A wise teacher was taking a stroll through the forest with a young pupil and stopped before a tiny tree. "Pull up that sapling," the teacher instructed his pupil, pointing to a sprout just coming up from the earth. The youngster pulled it up easily with his fingers. "Now pull up that one," the teacher said, indicating to an established sapling that had grown about knee-high to the boy. With a little effort, the lad yanked up the tree, came up, roots and all. "And now this one," said the teacher, nodding toward a more well-developed evergreen that was tall as the young pupil. With great effort, throwing all his weight and strength into the task, using sticks and stones he found to pry up the stubborn roots, the boy finally got the tree loose. "Now," the wise one said, "I'd like you to pull up this one." The young boy followed the teacher's gaze, which fell upon a mighty oak so tall that the boy could scarcely see to the top. Knowing the great struggle he had just had pulling up the smaller tree, he simply told his teacher, "I'm sorry, but I cannot." "My son, you have just demonstrated the power that habits will have on your entire life," the teacher exclaimed. "The older they are, the bigger they get. The deeper their roots grow and the harder they are to uproot. Some get so big with roots so deep you might even hesitate to try." You know, Aristotle wrote, "We are what we repeatedly do," and Merriam-Webster defines habit this way: an acquired mode of behavior that has become nearly completely involuntarily. There's a story about a man riding a horse galloping quickly. It appears that he's going somewhere very important. A man standing alongside the road shouts, "Hey, where are you going?" The rider replies, "I don't know, ask the horse." This is the story of most people's lives. They're riding the horse of their habits with no idea where they're headed. Look, it's time to take control of the reins and move your life in the direction where you really want it to go. If you've been living on autopilot and allowing your habits to run you, I want you to understand why, and I want you to let yourself off the hook. After all, you're in good company. Psychological studies reveal that 95% of everything we feel, think, and do and achieve is a result of a learned habit. We're born with instincts, of course, but not habits at all. We've developed them over time, beginning in childhood. We learned a series of conditioned responses that led us to react automatically, as in without even thinking about most situations. In your day-to-day life, living automatically has its definite positives. If you had to consciously think about every step of every ordinary task, like making breakfast, driving the kids to school, getting to work, and so on, your life would grind to a halt. You probably brush your teeth twice a day on autopilot, hopefully. There's no big philosophical debate just to do that. You strap on your seatbelt the minute your butt hits the seat when you get in your car. No second thoughts. Our habits and routines allow us the minimal conscious energy for everyday tasks. They help us to keep sane and enable us to handle most situations reasonably well. And because we don't have to think about the mundane, we can focus our mental energy on more creative and enriching thoughts. Habits can be as helpful as long as they're good habits, that is. If you're eating healthfully, you've likely built healthy habits around your food, and you buy better things when you're ordering at restaurants. If you're fit, it's probably because you work out regularly, hopefully at Max Strength Fitness. If you're successful in a sales job, it's probably because your habits of mental preparation and positive self-talk enable you to stay optimistic in the face of rejection. Look, I've met and worked with many great achievers, CEOs and superstars, and I could tell you they all share one common trait. They all have good habits. Now, that's not to say they don't have bad habits. They do, but not many. A daily routine built on good habits is the difference that separates the most successful amongst us from everyone else. You know that successful people aren't necessarily more intelligent or talented than everybody else. I sure am not. But habits have been instilled to take them in a direction becoming more informed, more knowledgeable, and more competent, better skilled, and better prepared. So what's one habit you can start today to help you become more successful? Please tell us in the comments below if you found this online, or reply to the email if that's the way you received this. If you're struggling to build the habit of fitness, we can help. We have a tried and proven system. You can request a free initial consultation and demo workout at maxstrengthfitness.com. We'll sit down one-on-one and ensure you develop that habit of fitness for the rest of your life. Thanks.